What's going on, friends? My name is M2Dates, and welcome back to another episode of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time for the Nintendo 3DS. We're all off last time. We tried to we explored Gerudo Valley and Lake Hylia, and then we also tried to make ourselves look like a fool here. And surely enough, I did make myself look like a fool. All right, so it is daytime, so I'm actually gonna be I'm actually really curious about something here. Oh wow, that's a guy that I haven't seen before. Alright. Is that guy still, Oh yeah, he's still laying there. He's not moving anymore. Yeah, he's dead. Man. This is a kids game and people are dying in kids games? My god. How can we design a game like that? Alright, something else that's pretty cool here in the market that if you're looking for rupees, you can go ahead and walk across this alleyway up over here, and then you can just get some rupees right there. You don't really get much, but you know, it's something cool to show off. I think it's pretty helpful early on. Anyway, enough messing around. We're gonna go ahead and head over here. Alright, so we have these Sheikah Stones, and then we just go inside. Alright, welcome to the Temple of Time. It's a pretty ominous looking place, especially with given the music here. Unfortunately, we just couldn't meet Zelda over here, but what can you do? Go ahead and play the Song of Time in front of this, I guess it's a coffin of some sort. I mean, it looks like a coffin to me. A coffin where you place the spiritual stones on. So all three spiritual stones of water, fire, and forest, the ruby, the sapphire, and the emerald, and then the door of time opens. Now, a really well-known trick in at least in the original Ocarina of Time, is you can actually clip through this place without needing any of the spiritual stones, which is, of course, it's a very huge sequence break in a lot of Ocarina of Time speedruns. But oh my. The legendary treasure is here. We don't even have to go to a forest for this. Instead, it is right here. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to pick up the Master Sword. Oh man, are we ready? Let's go.
Excellent work. As I thought, you held the keys to the Door of Time. You have led me to the gates of the Sacred Realm. Yes, I owe it all to you, kid.
Wow, ladies and gentlemen. We fell asleep for 7 years. And within 7 years that we were asleep, a lot has happened. Well, I guess we'll see if everything's true, holds true, as we leave here. For the first time in 7 years, we're actually going to leave the Temple of Time, and whoa, what's happened? Why is everything all ominous now? I thought the market is supposed to be all lively. Oh, I see. It is now infested with zombies or redeads. But holy crap! That's crazy! The entire Hyrule is... Oh my goodness. I just have no words about that right there. It is almost as if that the people who lived in this area have all now been destroyed and turned to lifeless zombies. It's a zombie apocalypse in Hyrule. It's kind of crazy. But, well, Hyrule Field looks roughly around the same. Okay, every time you go near here, the clouds get all ominous. And also, when it's nighttime here in Hyrule Field, there are no more Skulltulas. You will still be seeing enemies, but not Skulltulas. As an adult here, this is what's known as Adult Link. So as an adult, we have, of course, the Master Sword. We don't use the Kokiri Sword this time around. The Master Sword does twice the damage as the Kokiri Sword. It's longer range, and if we look here in the items, we can't use certain items. We can't use our sticks, can't use our slingshot, can't use any of our masks, can't use magic beans, cannot use the boomerang. Can only use bombs. It's our only weapon right now. It's kind of unfortunate. Okay, so as soon as we enter here in Calgary Village, as you can see, it's more lively than it used to be this time around. I guess that guard, when early on he said that he wants one day Calgary Village will be a lively town. Well, there it is. So you're gonna notice that a lot of the people here are from the market. So about most of the people from the Hyrule Castle Market have made it out of the castle market and moved over here to Calgary Village. And you can see that, you know, everything's mostly the same. There's a few differences, such as that right there. That's different now. Some of the shops have moved over here too. So, yeah. So what shall we do? Let's go and talk to you first. I bred a new type of miniature cuckoo. I call it the pocket cuckoo. I don't get goosebumps from this baby. Okay. Cuckoos are very good at getting lazy, late risers out of bed. Haven't you heard of them before? Makes them very happy to crow cuckoo! Especially when it wakes up a very heavy sleeper. My cuckoo's not entirely happy right now. Do I really look that good? I don't know. I kind of just woke up after sleeping for 7 years. Alright, so she's going to give us an egg. What do we do with this egg? Well, let's go ahead and let a day pass, shall we? Whoa! It hatched! Let's go and equip it right now. So that guard, who was always the clock guy, he's not there anymore. What about the guard up there? Let's see. Ooh, this person. What about the Keaton's Mask guy? He's not there anymore either. What? Dude, do all the guards are just not there anymore? My god, this is crazy stuff. But anyway, so the Coco just hatched, and there's actually some that we have to do here. Let's go and head over here. Look at him, the man with the beard. I think he was fired from his job at the ranch. That's not good. Malin doing alright. Sorry to make you worry. One tarnation! That never gets old, doesn't it? Ingo took over the Lon Lon Ranch. They call it Ingo Ranch. Whoa. Okay. I was kicked out of there. Look at me now. My girl Malin still works at the ranch. I'm worried about her. Oh well. If Malin is still there and you're out over here, well, that's a bad thing. What shall we do? Alright, so now that we use this Cucko to wake somebody up and also hatched it, let's go and show it to you. Your Cucko looks pretty happy. He must have awakened an extremely lazy guy. You're a good Cucko keeper. Are you really? Its name is Kojiro. Okay, it's really supposed to be pronounced Kohiro, but it used to be my brother's Cucko. Its blue body is quite charming. It's so cute. Since my brother has gone, it's strange, but Kohiro has stopped crowing. Well, if it stopped crowing, then man, I guess he really is very close to your brother to really have to really, like, I don't know. You know what's strange? This Cucko, it looks angry on the icon, but if you like take a look at this, it's not angry. But I don't know. I find it kind of strange. All right, so we got that, and now we're gonna go ahead and head over to the graveyard and see if anything has changed in the graveyard. Okay. So it looks like this kid is not here anymore. He was always walking around the grave. But then there's also a hut over here. The Gravekeeper's Diary. Sure, let's go and see what it says. Whoever reads this, please enter my grave. I will let you have my stretching, shrinking keepsake. I don't know what that means, but alright. So it appears that Dampe has died. And okay, so if he died, how did you write that message in your diary? That makes no sense to me. So we have pose, and more pose than usual here. So a little bit more of a spookier grave this time around. But also, these magic beans here, they now have more, they have served a purpose here 7 years later, where these magic beans actually are, they have grown into these little platforms that you use in order to get from one place to another, that you wouldn't otherwise be able to get to at all as a kid. And sometimes these platforms are used for shortcuts, which is going to be very important for later. So, with that being said, That allowed us to get a heart piece right there, which we now have 11 hearts. So over here, ooh, that's not correct. Which one is it? Okay, it's this one right here. This one with the flowers. And then this one reveals a area that we go under. Oh boy, it's a question mark. It's damping. Are you fast on your feet? I may not look like it, but I'm confident in my speed. Let's have a race. Oh man, racing Dampe? For how slow you are? Oh, that sounds easy. This is, you're not really racing him. All you have to do is follow him, and you have to make it to the end as fast as possible. He'll throw fire at you, and you want to dodge the fire. Where'd he go? Okay, he went this way. So you want to go ahead and oh, come on! That's bullcrap. Oh my god. So that does sometimes happen, and sometimes he'll throw fire at us while you are at a very inconvenient spot to dodge, and it sucks. So you want to be very careful about that. It is also important that if you beat this within a certain time limit, then you'll get a prize. So I got 55 seconds, which is not really that good, but let's see what happens. The time of the race is 55 seconds. Young man, you are very quick. And so he will give us an item. It's called the hook shot. Well, if you've played Zelda games, you know exactly what this will do. Alright, and so he's already told us what this chest is going to contain, but we're going to go ahead and build the suspense here, and we're going to see what we get from this chest. And we get the hook shot! Alright, so the hook shot it's the adult version of the boomerang, basically, since we can't use the boomerang. But I like the hook shot more than the boomerang, because it is extremely powerful compared to the boomerang. Alright, so we are blocked off by a Song of Time block. Well, 2 Song of Time blocks, so go and play the Song of Time and those will disappear. And then we're gonna go ahead and head over here, and this will actually take us over to this particular spot. Oh man. Alright, so there's a heart piece right there. I'm going to go ahead and do this because I am a filthy cheater. I don't feel like you're supposed to go to the middle right here and then head over here, but this is a pain. That is a pain in the butt. So we're gonna go ahead and just do it this way. It makes getting that heart piece a lot easier. No, be quiet. This guy is pretty angry about something. Let's see what he's angry about. I'll never forget what happened on that day 7 years ago. What happened 7 years ago? It's all that Ocarina kid's fault. Really? He did something 7 years ago. Well, I don't recall any Ocarina kid doing something 7 years ago. I do have an Ocarina. What the heck, indeed. That reminds me of that time 7 years ago. Back then, a mean kid came here and played a strange song. It messed up this windmill. Okay, so we learned a new song, the Song of Storms. This song is completely optional. You don't need this song whatsoever. And basically the Song of Storms, it just summons weather, and it makes that windmill play ridiculously fast, or that windmill spin ridiculously fast. But there are other uses for it later. And in order to get some of the stuff that we need, we do need the Song of Storms. Otherwise, it's completely optional. And, yeah, so I'm actually going to go back over to Dampe's grave because there is something else that we can get if we race him. So let's go ahead and do it. Are you fast on your feet? I mean, I look. Oh, okay. Alright, here we go. Oh god, that was a little scary. Whoa! Oh god! Oh my god! Yeah. So it's all about cutting his corners in order to get a good time at this race, quote unquote race. Oh god! Woo! No, come on! Are you serious? That happened to me twice. Oh jeez. Now, there are shortcuts that you can take, while you are, well, yeah, there are some shortcuts that you can take in order to get a faster time. However, in Master Quest, because everything's reversed, I don't really know exactly where. Wait, oh, I did it! Okay, so, yeah, within, I believe it's, like, under 55 seconds or something like that. I don't know the exact time, but it has to be within a certain time, and then you get a heart piece from Dampe. So, thank goodness, and then I don't have to go back over here again, because this race sometimes is a pain in the butt. Okay, with that being said, we got the hook shot, and actually, I'm actually going to make this nighttime once again. I should have made this nighttime earlier. It's also worth noting that now that we're an adult, anytime you save and quit, you'll respawn back at the typical time as an adult. And there's when you really think about things, it does make sense. But also, I think it's more of a convenient save point than spawning back at your house every single time. But that is probably an unpopular opinion. Okay, so there is a gold Skulltula that we can get here, and this gold Skulltula you're supposed to wait until much later, but you can actually just get it. But it is just possible. Yeah, right here. And because the Master Sword's so powerful, you can defeat gold Skulltulas in one hit with just a sword slash, and that's great. Okay. And with that being said, that is going to be it for this episode of The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. And next time, we're going to go ahead and visit some other places now to see what has happened within 7 years. So, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next part. Goodbye.